What wonders await me behind this door? Let's see. A Giant Deku Baba, of course. Oh, good, Deku Nuts. I can definitely use some since I used quite a lot against those Skulltulas from last video, so it looks like I'm getting a free refill. Now, I think you have to kill these things a certain way for them to die instantly. Although I'm not really sure if that was the way, but whatever, it's dead. Okay, what you want to do now is go up here and take out your bow and shoot an arrow at the eye target down the well, which will drain the water. Admittedly, it took me quite a while to figure out how to drain the water during my first playthrough because seriously, who would ever think of looking for the eye target in the well itself? Anyway, and this chest contains another small key. Now, if you go down this pathway, eventually, you'll reach an area that's kind of similar to the one I'm going back to. Although, if I was playing the original Ocarina of Time, I would have to go down that pathway. But here, there's actually another way I can get to that area. And I'm going to do that right now. But first, I gotta take care of these Giant Deku Babas again. I'm not going to bother with the Deku Nuts because I'm pretty sure I'm back to full already. Okay, I believe there's a gold Skulltula on the hookshot target there. Alright, good, because I thought for a second I was going to get pulled into the gold Skulltula and lose a heart, because occasionally that does happen. Alright, now you want to play the Song of Time, so spawn a time block in front of you, so that way you can get that time block you saw there. Yeah, I did say I was going to play the Song of Time a lot in this dungeon, and this is one such occasion. Okay, let me just adjust the camera a bit, because I can't see where those blocks are at. Alright, good, because I wasn't about to do a blind jump. Okay, now you want to summon a time block in that open space there. Well, actually, you don't have to do that because you can actually hookshot your way onto the vines on the wall that are up ahead. But I don't think you want to do that because there's a wall sculpture there, and if it sees you, then it's going to come charging at you. So I think this is the safer way to go. Okay, let me just get my footing correctly. Alright, good. Okay, let me just kill that wall sculpture that I know is there. Alright, good. Now, if this area should look familiar to you, it should because, well, odds are you're tackling this place a little bit differently. Maybe because you're playing the original Ocarina of Time. Alright, I'm just going to hookshot my way over there. Okay, let me just get a bit closer. Alright, that should do it. Okay, good. Now, in the original Ocarina of Time, you're supposed to enter this room from the other side. But not in this game, since the door will be blocked up by a spiderweb, as you can see there. Okay, you're just gonna fire an arrow through that flame, which will burn down that spider web. Okay, good. Now this area. Normally I would tackle... Excuse me. Thank you. Normally I would tackle this area a bit earlier. But if I want to enter this part of the dungeon, then I would need the bow. Although, technically I was in this area since, well, I did fight off that Floor Master from last video, but I opted not to jump down from that platform that I was walking on because, well, if I did that, then I couldn't really do much here. Okay, we just one more Ultra over there. Let me just kill that real quick. Okay, good. Alright, I believe there are two more gold sculptures for me to collect, and then we'll move on further into the dungeon. There's one up here, and there's another one in the well. Well, actually, I don't think you have to drain the water because, well, I guess you could use the iron boots if you want to. But the problem is you can't use your sword when you're underwater. You're going to have to use your hookshot instead. Okay, I believe that's all the gold sculptures in this dungeon. So yeah, it looks like I'm done hunting those things in this place. Okay, I'm done here, so I'm going to make my way back to where I was last video after I killed that second Poe. I will cut away back to that area, but it's kind of easy to get lost here, so I'm just going to go back there the old-fashioned way, just by showing you. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it's really that far of a distance since, yeah, I already know where I'm going. So yeah, that room back there, I could have jumped down from the platform I was walking on, but if I did that, then that'd be kind of pointless since I couldn't really do much in that area anyway. Okay, hookshot my way up there. Alright, good. Let me see if I can try making on those platforms. And there's another hookshot target right up here. Yeah, see how easy that is? Although, in the original Ocarina of Time, I think it's a little bit different. Okay, here are those blue bubbles again. In case those things try to attack me, I'm just gonna take out my Deku Nuts and stun them. Okay, I think that one might try to attack me, so I'm just gonna stun it. and kill it. Okay, free refill on the Deku Nuts. Thank you very much. So yeah, in a matter of seconds, we're going to be back to where we were at when I fought that second pole from last video. Okay, I'm just going to backflip over here so that way it could be a bit quicker. Alright, now that I have 2 keys, I can now progress further into the dungeon, since if I try going to that locked door that's going to come up ahead, I couldn't really do anything, since, yeah, I would have to go back to that one area where I would have to use the bow to get into those areas, so that way I can get 2 keys. Okay, we're finally here, and it only took me, I guess, a few minutes. Yes, I know, Navi, a Floor Master is liable to get me. You don't have to tell me that so many times. Okay, let me see if I can try and make it over to that platform. Alright, good. Okay, these things, green bubbles, well, okay, I'm just gonna equip the bow because I'm gonna need it in a matter of seconds. Okay, if they don't have their flames on, then you can easily kill them with your sword, but if they do have their flames on, then you can just kill them with your bow. Alright, thank you for the free arrows. Okay, in this room, well, it's a bit different from what it was in the original Ocarina of Time. So that eye target you see there is encased in ice, so we don't have to fire arrows yet, so we're gonna have to do something about that. So what's the next best thing? Pick up this box, and see that switch over there? Yeah, you want to drop it down on the switch, which will light up that torch. If I can just get over there, that is. Alright, good. Okay, let me see if I can try and get back on one of those platforms. Yeah, I think you know what I'm about to do here. Okay, I want to fire an arrow through the flame, which will melt that ice. Alright, hope I can do it. And go. Oh, I completely missed, but I counted anyway. Yeah, I love it when that happens. So yeah, that hallway I was just at, it starts off straight, but it has to be twisted if you want to progress further. Oh yeah, there's a barrier by the doorway, and that's activated when the switch is pressed down, so you have to remove this box from the switch, so that way you can get out of here. Okay, let me see just, okay, there it is. Yeah, I just wanted to see where the door was at. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna kill these things again because, hey, why not? And this one, too. Alright, thank you for the free arrows yet again. Alright, going down here, it's going to take you to this room. But first, I'm going to show you that there's a locked door over here, and the switch to open that door is, yeah, right over there. As you can see, the ceiling is falling down, and as you can also see, there's a few Skulltulas in the area. Let me see if I can try and kill some of those things. Oh yeah, in a certain area, yeah, I think the camera kind of, well, I'm not really sure how to describe it. Yeah, I think the camera is a bit different here. Alright, that should do it. The ceiling is falling down. Well, no shit, Nabby, it's not like I didn't see that myself. Okay, let me just wait for the ceiling to fall down because, yeah, I don't want to get squashed. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, the switch is somewhere over here. Is it this one, or is it the one over to the right? Okay, it's that one. Okay, let me just kill this one real quick. Alright, good. And now this one, I believe, is going to make a treasure chest appear, which will give me a few arrows. Because once I come back here, yeah, those Skulltulas are going to respawn, so yeah, I might as well just grab those arrows, so that way I could maybe have an easier time killing those Skulltulas. Now, in the original Ocarina of Time, you wouldn't have to come here, but here you have to do so since, yeah, there's another, I believe there's another treasure chest that contains a small key. Sorry about that. Okay, now you have to play the Song of Time again, so that way I can get back to the door that was there. Yeah, I gotta play a few times so that way I could modify where the time blocks are going to be at. Yeah, it's kind of aggravating, but it's really not all that difficult. Alright, one more time. Okay, hopefully this is the last time I'm going to do that. Okay, that should do it. Hopefully I don't mess up. Alright, good. Okay, now those Skulltulas are now back, so I'm gonna have to kill those things if I want to get through this place. Excuse me for a second, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. It's just that I saw that the video file was pretty big, so I had to do something about that to prevent Camstudio from rejecting the file. I mean, it's happened before, and it was going to happen again, so I had to act fast. Oh yeah, I should mention that there are a few holes along the way to prevent you from getting squashed, such as this one. Okay, I think that's all the door unlocking we're going to be doing in this dungeon. Well, actually, there's still the boss door, but that's something different. Anyway, this is the room where you'll be fighting the third of the Poe sisters. So you want to shoot an arrow at the portraits, and move out of the way of those blocks. Be careful because those blocks can actually squash you, so yeah, watch out for that. Anyway, you have 1 minute to reform the portrait of the Poe using these blocks. If you run out of time, the blocks will rotate and you have to try again. Okay, this block, I believe this is supposed to be a piece of the portrait from that last Poe that I fought. I don't quite remember who's who since, yeah, I can't really remember something like that. So yeah, this puzzle's pretty easy, so yeah, you really shouldn't have any problems reforming the portrait using these blocks. Alright, 1 more piece, and we'll be able to fight the third of the Poe sisters. Whoever she is. Oh, you know, that reminds me, I should equip my Deku Nuts since, yeah, it's gonna make the fight a bit easier. Alright, just give me a second. There we go. Come back, and attack. And go. Yeah, just like that. Alright, 3 down, 1 more to go. Okay, let me just grab these arrows first because I am going to need them for the upcoming fight against the last Poe. I'm just going to re-equip the hook shot since I'm not going to need the Deku Nuts for the next Poe. So anyway, the fight against this Poe will be different. So here's what's going to happen. This one will split into 4 copies of herself, and you have to find the real one. Yeah, as you can see, she's down there. So yeah, as you're going to see, yeah, it's going to be a little bit different from what we faced so far. Okay, it's this one. Yeah, as you saw, one of the Poes spun around, and if that happens, then yeah, that's the real one. And the others are fake. So if you hit them, they disappear, and if you take too long, you get attacked. Okay, this might take a while since, yeah, I guess it just goes that way sometimes. Yeah, I believe there's something similar like this in Twilight Princess as well, even though I never really played that game. I just know for a fact that there was a fight that's similar to this one in the Arbiter Grounds. Okay, I just gotta concentrate so that way I know which Poe is the right one. Okay, that's it. We took down all 4 Poe sisters. So now we can access the final area, which will be coming up right now. Okay, take this elevator all the way down to the basement floor. And here we are. Okay, so since we killed all 4 Poe sisters, we can now access this area. So what you want to do is you want to push this tab, which will move the wall clockwise and access those alcoves. Okay, see something there. I believe inside that treasure chest is some arrows. Yep, I figured as much. Okay, there's one room in particular you want to access, and that one is the alcove. Yeah, that one is you getting access to the boss room. But first, you have to press a few switches along the way. Okay, oh, okay, here's that, one of the switches I was talking about. Okay, what's this one gonna do? Okay, that's a little prelude to, me getting to, the boss door. But first, I think I need to fire an arrow at, an eye target that's supposed to be somewhere around here. Okay, I see some Skulltulas. Okay, is there anything else to note here? Actually, let me just use the arrows. Oh, wow. 2 for the price of 1. Okay, there's something else here, so let's just keep on pushing, and hopefully I get access to the boss room. Okay, is there anything here? Oh, there it is. Okay, and the boss of the Forest Temple awaits. So next time, we're going to be fighting that big guy. Who is it? Well, find out next time. Peace out.